Well, with respect to COVID-19 and the number of cases in Karnataka as well as India now, COVID-19 cases in India has crossed the 2,000 mark. So this is a big spike which you are seeing. Yesterday we had seen it was in 1,600. Now 2,069 coronavirus cases have been reported across the country. 1,860 active cases of COVID-19 in India. So that is 1,860 active cases of COVID-19 in India. 53 deaths have been reported across the country. The highest number of cases have been reported from Maharashtra at this point in time, with over 400. So this is the big news. Here we are seeing we have crossed the 2,000 mark. The first 1,000 took close to 12 days, 10 to 12 days. And after that, the next 1,000 cases, it was less than 5 days. So this is what we are seeing. This is the kind of doubling period for the virus. It is spreading much faster than we had expected. The government is trying to control, trying to contain the virus, but we cannot see the kind of changes across of India. The only way that this will see a downfall or the curve will start flattening is if we stay indoors. For more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Adarsh, live from newsroom. Well, Adarsh, here we're seeing, India, somewhere we were seeing that yes, we are trying to contain the virus. We are going at a slow pace, but within 5 days now, we have already crossed the 2,000 mark. 1,000 new cases have been reported in the past 5 days.
Yes, indeed, Suraj, these numbers are as grim as they can really get. Not too long ago, we were talking about numbers close to 1,600, 1,700 positive cases across the country. And in just a matter of a couple of days, they have crossed well past 2,000. They're sitting at 2,069 total active cases at this point in time. And yes, the death toll has also crossed the 50 mark. So yes, it is a very grim figure that we're talking about. It is a grim milestone, let's just call it. The fact that India has crossed the 2,000 mark when it comes to the total number of active cases. Now, the sudden spike in the number of cases that we have seen in the last couple of days is because of the Nizamuddin congregation, the number of COVID-19 positive cases coming out due to this one congregation itself. Now, yes, several cities have been battered by the COVID-19 itself, but when it comes to Karnataka at this point in time, the numbers haven't really gone up to such an extent as we've seen in other states, in other South Indian states especially, and maybe the East Indian states as well, and including Delhi and states like Maharashtra. It's in these states where the number of positive cases have only shot up exponentially. Even in, let's just say in Andhra Pradesh as well, the total number of positive cases stands at 86 at this point in time. So these cases have also, the number of cases in Andhra Pradesh have also shot up because of the Nizamuddin congregation itself. And even in Delhi, we are talking about how there is a huge crisis in and around the Nizamuddin area. A lot of people getting tested positive for COVID-19. All of this really goes back to the conference that took place, the Tablighi Jamaat conference that took place in Nizamuddin of the national capital. So yes, the numbers are not rising in a few states, which is very fortunate, so to speak, because they do not have too much of a link with the Nizamuddin event that took place. Not too many people went there, but yes, we're talking about 20 plus states that have been affected and almost 5 or 6 union territories which have been affected due to the Nizamuddin event that took place. Now yes, Kerala is also reporting a spike. Up until the last 3-4 days, Kerala was sitting at the top of the tally with their number of positive cases, but Maharashtra quickly overtook Kerala, and now it looks like Tamil Nadu may as well really overtake, given the fact that there are so many cases really coming to light, and the fact that you have positive cases getting reported from the northeast states like Manipur, Mizoram may have had cases from the past as well, but yes, when it comes to states like Assam, when it comes to states like Arunachal Pradesh, they are beginning to register positive cases in COVID-19 only because of the Nizamuddin event. Up until now, the northeast was in a sense left untouched almost by COVID-19, but now in the latest, because of the event and because of the number of cases coming forward. Even the northeast is unfortunately getting affected by COVID-19. Yes, Tamil Nadu, again, 234 positive cases. 124 of them happen to be the attendees of Nizamuddin congregation that took place. So that's more than half, almost half of it are in Tamil Nadu are because of the Nizamuddin congregation that took place. And yes, you have a few people going in from Uttar Pradesh as well. So even that state has seen a spike in the number of positive cases to 113. And in the end, we're talking about 2,069 active cases across the country. It has crossed that 2,000 mark, and experts have suggested that to reach the 3,000 mark, it shouldn't be too long, because we are slowly inching towards that stage 3 community transmission. If in case we are not already there, we're at least inching towards the stage 3, that is community transmission. And with a case like Nizamuddin really panning out, it is really the mother of all community transmissions that we're talking about. So it is a cluster case, and you have several people from across the country really taking part in this one particular event. And now they've almost all of them have gone back to their respective states, and now we are beginning to identify who is positive and who's negative when it comes to the attendees of Nizamuddin congregation. So it is highly likely that these numbers will only shoot up more and more, given the fact that you're talking about hundreds and thousands of people who would have potentially come in touch with several more people over the course of the last fortnight or so. And now you may as well see the rise in number of cases quite exponentially going forward. Suraj.